Hello everyone and welcome to another Timeless video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Death Shadow deck in Timeless format. So it's been a long time since I've taken a look at Death Shadow, and the reason for taking a look at Death Shadow today is because I want to test this card called The Last Ride. I think this card in particular is a really nice 5th and 6th copy of Death Shadow, and at the same time, it has an additional benefit where the card, I think, does pretty well in a draw-go strategy deck, such as this. So for example, if opponent doesn't play anything, you can draw with the Last Ride when you have a counter spell up, or you can flash in something like an Orcish Bowmaster if you want to attack with the Last Ride, which enables the Last Ride because the Last Ride exactly says crew 2, and Orcish Bowmaster exactly makes enough power to actually crew this card. So these two together are basically going to be a combo, and I'm also going to be playing some copies of Dismember and a copy of a Sheldred's Edict against like some kind of reanimator. Like Dismember answers the Troll of Khazad-dûm pretty well. I've seen some decks running around that is reanimating the Troll of Khazad-dûm on turn 1, so Dismember is going to be pretty good against that. And a copy of a Sheldred's Edict that can also answer things like Aatroxa if it ever comes down, like especially if you went second without any counter spell, things like that. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Timeless episode 3 to show you guys what that does. So let's hop on over. Right, play first. We got a Brainstorm going first. Sure. Now let's just hope that we get a land. Once upon a time. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, we did find lands, which is good. I think I want to hide the island. And probably a Dismember. Actually, do I want this? Getting rid of an Arboreal Grazer might not be bad. Because of, what is that card called? Natural Order. I mean, I do have a Mana Drain. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. They have more Arboreal Grazers. And they already got Field of Ruin down. This is so bad. Why am I playing against this deck? A 3-mana card. I'm gonna ping myself. Okay, no more lands in hand. Short. Guess I'm gonna start attacking. Boom. Well, there's that Natural Order. Another Death Shadow. Let's draw a card. 6 cards. 3. 5. Okay, brilliant. A Thoughtseize. So, I can... I mean, they have to hard cast this for 2 mana, so I think I'm just gonna play another Death Shadow so I can potentially win next turn. Once upon a time. Nice. Okay, I think we won. Fantastic. Okay, so the last raid was actually pretty sick with the mana drain, right? Spell Snare's out. Might have a Toxic Deluge. Toxic Deluge and maybe a Fluster Storm. Because these cards are bad. Yeah, these cards are kind of bad. I can maybe see myself bringing a Surgical instead of a Fatal Push. Kind of a similar hand. I think this hand is much better. Wow. Okay. Scared. Natural Order. Dismember. Toxic Deluge. I think we just play out the Dismember. And just play Death Shadow. Giant. I'm not gonna be able to play any of these cards. Gonna bring back the Loris. I think I just do -4 and hit them for a lot of damage. Let's say they get a giant next turn. If I do X equals -4, do they have to block everything? Potentially, actually. Because let's say they go giant, put Field of the Dead down. I do X equals -4. Oh, then they still don't have to block because they're at 9. Ooh. Okay. It's a bit of an underpowered hand. No counterspell. They mulliganed. Don't have a companion. Okay, sure. We'll go with this. Treasure Cruise and maybe Bowmaster. Oh my god. Why do we always guess wrong, man? So you're telling me it's not a combo deck? You're telling me it's not a combo deck? How is that even possible? Wow, okay. So this is a Green Wires deck. Spell Pierce is gonna be totally useless. Be nice if we can actually draw a land here. A Fatal Push. This one's actually tempting. Because technically they have a lot of 2-mana cards. I think I'd rather want a land. Wow, not cracking the Marsh Flats. They really did not want me to take a look at their top card. Fair enough. A Bowmaster. This actually could go out of hand if they have like a birthing ritual in hand, but if this is a birthing ritual, then they don't have a creature. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Perfect. So we're gonna want some Toxic Deluge. We're gonna want some Stern Scolding. Might want some more Fatal Push. What don't we want? I think I can go down on an Orcish Bowmaster. They actually only have one target. 2 targets, actually. Osset Pride and Orcish Bowmaster. For our Orcish Bowmaster, I can see myself going down on a Mishra's Bauble. And maybe like 2 copies of Thoughtseize. Let's take out a spell Pierce. And a Sheldress Edict. So we can get a pretty fast Death Shadow with the Dismember plus a Toxic Deluge. Okay. Dollmaker. So they're gonna take away the Toxic Deluge now. Okay, Spell Snare. I'm still gonna play the island here. Because I basically have an option to either Snare or Orcish Bowmaster. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's block the Dollmaker. Actually, should I? Okay, let's block the Dollmaker. Oh, is it a Rallier? I guess I shouldn't have blocked then. Okay. Okay, that's my mistake then. Another Drain? Probably not. Play the Death Shadow out. Probably block this. Guide of Soul. I'm gonna have to let this go. I don't know what this card is. Like, if this is like a Solitude, I'm kind of screwed. Okay, fine. Perfect. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That is sick. What a top deck. What a top deck. Very nice. Okay, this is supposed to be our, like, bad matchup because they play things like Solitude. You don't want to see a Swamp. But I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Okay, Goblin Bombardment out. So we can go Psychic Frog into Orcish Bowmaster. So unless they top deck exactly like Swords, I think we should be good. Or Static Prison, I guess. Hopefully that's not the case. Okay, sure. That is actually so great what happened here. Because now I get to go Tamio into a Brainstorm, which is actually insane, by the way. So let me see if they... Perfect.
Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
I think we pass. Lock like this. A Thoughtseize. Oh, come on. What is this? What is this nonsense? So I'm gonna try to transform the Tammy on opponent's turn. Yeah, basically I'm gonna try to transform the Tammy on opponent's turn. Oh. Okay. So hopefully I get a Fatal Push or something here. I'm pretty sure this works. Oh, that's really nice.
I hope you don't mind if I take notes.
Now the problem is I have to deal with the Orcish Bowmasters, right? Question is, do I care about these cards? So I take, what, 4 damage if I use a Dismember? That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage, actually.
Think before you act.
Oh, the Mystic Sanctuary is not alive because of the swamp. That's not good. Yeah, that is actually not good. Oh, this is kind of bad, isn't it? I'm in a pickle. I have 0 counter spells. I drew no counter spells this game. And my opponent drew 4 Orcish Bowmasters. Insane. Yeah, I think we lost. Goblin Bombardment comes down. Yeah, I think we're dead, unfortunately. Unfortunate. Dismember, I get back Dismember, get rid of this 3/3. Yeah, no matter how I see it, we're kind of dead, you know? Yeah, I don't see a way out. What can I even draw? Like, I just don't see a way. Right? Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to survive anyways. For Orcish Bowmaster, pretty unlucky when we especially had 0 counter spells and 0 removals. So that was a bit unlucky, I would say. I think I'm just gonna take out Auto Mistress Bubble this match. Take out a Sheldred. Maybe like 2 Thoughtseizes. And maybe a copy of the Last Ride. Maybe a Spell Pierce. Wow. Okay, we got a pretty unlucky Swamp again. I think we have to keep this though. Oof. Double Johnny with the Ragavan hand. Yeah, this is the second time we're seeing this back to back. Oh, that is rough. That is rough. Got absolutely crushed by our 1-up Swamp. 2 games in a row.
Where shall we hunt today?
Absolutely disgusting. I think I'm gonna let this stick. I think the only way we can win now that because we drew a double tap lands plus a swamp, I think the only way we can win is probably just a brainstorm into potentially a Toxic Deluge. I think that's the only way we can win. Yep. Looks like we lost. Right? Looks like we lost. We also got a Brainstorm locked. Okay, sure. This one's definitely not bad. Tommy-o.
No, I'm late for class.
So opponent has a Subtlety in hand. Yeah, I would say this is pretty bad. Considering that they also have a subtlety in hand, it's actually looking pretty bad. So currently they have subtlety, mana drain. Okay, that's actually really good. What a good top deck. Oh, they were just bluffing. Yeah, my opponent was bluffing the whole time. Well, I can't beat a Retrofitter. I can't beat a Kappa Cannoneer. It's actually looking pretty bad. I can't believe they cracked the clue. I guess maybe they just didn't have a choice. Oh, that sucks. That is really bad that they actually top decked that. Yeah, pretty unfortunate, I would say. I think we're about to lose. Especially the Kappa Cannoneer comes down. I think I'm just going to discard these and block the Tameo here. Yeah, this looks really bad. The Kappa Cannoneer comes down here. And we're pretty much dead next turn, I would say. Ah. Well, we are dead. Yeah, without Toxic Deluge, there's not much you can do here. Not much you can do. We are just dead. I think no matter what, I don't think there's a single card that saves us. Okay, these are the times when I miss the Mystical Dispute instead of like things like Stern Scoldings and Flusterstorm, I would say. Vexing Bubble seems really good. Stops Chrome Mox, Ornithopters, things like that. I think instead of a spell snare, Stern Scolding's a lot better in this case. Pierce seems bad. Fatal Push? I mean, it gets rid of these guys. Maybe Psychic Frog is just not it. I mean, surely turn 1 Vexing Bubble has to be really good. And we'll go Psychic Frog here. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Toxic Deluge, okay. So, I think we get rid of the Thoughtcast. And then we play Death Shadow. And then hopefully we Toxic Deluge here. Five cars in the yard. I think we just go -2. I think brainstorming is a little bit too risky. Nice. Okay.
I've read nearly the entire library.
So I'll go with Vexen's Wobble first. Sucks that we actually don't have any like way of Ooh, Thoughtseize. Very good. I'll probably go Thoughtseize next turn. I think I'm gonna Mana Drain. Okay, they just have another one. Unlucky.
I'll aid you. So focus. Respect the library.
Unlucky. They have another one. Well, they have another Tameo plus a Ether Bomb. So they can like bounce and then Thoughtcast, things like that. Hand is definitely not good, I would say. A lot of lands. Lots of lands. And, whoa. I made a mistake. I forgot I only put 3 Watery Graves in this deck. Okay, that's definitely my mistake. And we might actually lose because of that. Metallic Rebuke. Yeah, I made a mistake. The Tameo is definitely gonna kill me. The Tameo is definitely gonna kill me. Sink into stupor. I mean, maybe I just keep flashing in Orcish Bowmaster because their deck doesn't have that many like removal spells. Right? Okay, so this is gonna buy me a little bit more turns.
Clearly, you're not here to learn.
Hopefully they don't top deck like Kappa Cannoneer.
Don't underestimate me. I am not defensive.
That would be nice. I mean, I just top deck another Thoughtseize, I think. Double Stern Scolding. Okay. Really?
You're so disruptive.
Okay. Why not just bounce the Orcish Bowmaster? You have a Stern Scolding.
Use your words.
Retro? Ooh. Okay, that's actually pretty hot. Oh. So what can I do? They basically have me locked with a Sink into Stupor plus I think I actually might have to top deck a Brainstorm to see if I can actually get me out of this. Yeah, this looks a little bit problematic, I would say. Oh. So basically I can Thoughtseize. I'm not playing Loras here. It sucks that I didn't get a fetch land though. Yeah, I'm gonna lose to Emery. Darn. Okay, I think we lost the game. But, you know, there it is. Yeah, rip us, rip us. Really close game, though. Really close game.
Perhaps there are more more useful text down on the surface.
Yeah, that was a pretty close game. No interactions, no thank you. Kinda wanna keep this, but I can't. Not when I'm going second with the sand.
Curious. I must investigate this scroll further.
Wait, what? Why did they do that? Hello? I don't really understand what happened, but I'm actually gonna top the Thoughtseize here. Okay, so they have a Bowmaster and they also have a sword. Okay. I think they were actually meaning to play the Orcish Bowmaster, but they didn't. Yeah, I think they misclicked maybe. Okay, I'm gonna have to get the Spell Pierce out here, and then... I'm gonna Surveil into a potentially, like... Cruise? 5 cars in the yard? Tempting. The swords is actually pretty bad. Okay. Play the Tamio out.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
Definitely not in a good spot, I would say. Because now I'm facing a Loris and a Psychic Frog at the same time. Which is really, really bad, let me tell you. Okay, I'm actually kind of happy about that. The thing is, if I play this, I guess I can Treasure Cruise for something. Basically making them discard 2 cards. Wow, okay. I guess these cards must be really good. Okay. This looks bad. Yeah, this looks really bad. So how do I even get out of this situation? I think I might actually have to top a Fatal Push after drawing a card here, and then Treasure Cruise maybe? And then get rid of a Loris? Yeah, unfortunately I have to do this. Unfortunate. 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 Yeah, that top deck actually might have won them the game there. Wow. Yeah, pretty unlucky. I wonder how many copies of Bowmaster they play. I'm gonna guess maybe 2? Yeah, 2 total in that deck. Maybe cut a Mishra's Bubble and maybe a copy of a Spell Pierce and maybe like 2 Shadow, something like that. Yeah, we were like almost to the finish line, right? We were so close to the finish line. So that's a bit unlucky what happened. Another Stern Scolding? I kind of need lands at the moment. So they have an Orcish Bowmaster again. They also randomly play Dig Through Time in that deck. My opponent tops it. I'll play a Thoughtseize again. So mana drain this time. Get rid of a Dig Through Time. Let's say I put the Orcish Bowmaster here. They topped it again. I think I'm gonna play Orcish Bowmaster here because I have a Fatal Push plus a Stern Scolding. Wow. So I can actually play around the Pierce right now, so... Topping a dig through time. I guess I use Bowmaster now. And that'll force them to use Mana Drain or Counterspell here. I'm doing it on opponent's combat phase so that I don't give them mana next turn. And then we Thoughtseize. Let's see what they have. Yeah, I'm gonna decline. And I'll play another Thoughtseize. I think we have to give them Dig Through Time, right? Then hopefully we draw land. Nice. Oh, we can even go Death Shadow here. Perfect. Oh, actually, no. If I go Death Shadow, they're just gonna pick up swords. Let's just do it. It's still 1-for-1. Whatever. My opponent's ultimate tech to play around the Orcish Bowmaster is by having Dig Through Time. Funny enough. But this is more expensive, like as you can see, they only have 2 mana up because they cast a Dig Through Time. Cameo. Like if I Fatal Push here, they Brainstorm. I guess if they Brainstorm, they're dead, so they can't do that. I do like the 3 Fatal Push, but if I don't draw a land, I lose the game. I get 2 looks actually. Maybe I'll try this. Because going second against like this kind of deck is pretty rough. Like if I don't have a lot of removal spells. Because they can just play Tammy on turn 1, and then if I don't have another removal spell, they can just play the Frog on turn 2. And you have basically lost the game. I think I'm actually down to Stern Scolding here. Oh, my opponent also went full greed mode. That is kind of weird that they brought a Surgical in this matchup. That's a -1 card, which is really good. I like that. But I guess they might counter this Brainstorm now that they kind of see what we have. Okay, so my opponent did not. My opponent did not counter that. I mean, we're drawing a lot of good stuff here, so hopefully we can win with this hand. We got a lot of good stuff. Wow, even Test of Talent. Like, this is crazy. I should have maybe actually played the Mystic Sanctuary here, by the way. But I wanted to top the Thoughtseize with the Mystic Sanctuary. Wow, look at this. A lot of removals. That is a lot of removals. I think we just get rid of Mana Drain. And I'll just top deck another Thoughtseize. Spell Pierce. I'm gonna pay for that. So 3 cards in the yard. Gonna take away that. And maybe I just play the Death Shadow. Get one of their Swords of Plowshare out of the way. Right? I put 2 cards in the yard. That's 6 cards. 6. I do want to cast this Treasure Cruise here. Tameo. Okay, excellent. The swords are kind of annoying. The swords are definitely kind of annoying. I'll just slowly top the Fatal Pushes. Play out one of the Death Shadow. Gain back some life. Put the Loris back. I have so many Fatal Push. I have so many Fatal Push. The problem is opponents like playing all of these like exile spells. You know? That's the problem. Okay, that's really good. Another Treasure Cruise. I think at this point maybe Brainstorm is actually a lot better. What if I use a Fatal Push on this Bowmaster? So that it goes to the graveyard? I still have 2 Fatal Push, mana drain. They only have 4 mana. I think that's what's hurting them a lot. I mean, they kept the one lander going first. So we've only used 1 Thoughtseize so far. Another Source of Plowshare. I'm gonna see if I can get another counter spell for this. I'll just Fatal Push this. More brainstorms. I'm just gonna let that stick. So I'm guessing this is a mana drain in hand. I'll brainstorm again. Treasure Cruise. Okay. I'll do it next turn. Short. Okay, that's perfect, actually. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I'll decline.
I stayed up too late reading.
Do I wanna get another brainstorm? Probably not. Wow, that's really, really bad. All of those cards are kind of useless at the moment. Yeah, all of these cards are so bad. I guess I should have kept the brainstorm. Okay. That was a good game, opponent. Alright, so the last ride, how was it? We didn't really see it too much. As usual, when I'm testing cards, like you don't really see it too much, but I think this card is okay. Very cheap, 1 mana. If opponent doesn't have anything to play, you can draw with this card. Otherwise, you play Counterspell. I think the biggest problem with this card is currently there's not too many like 0 mana counterspells. Like, so you don't have a way to draw plus leave up a counterspell at the same time. That's why we have 2 copies of the Spell Pierce, just so that we can potentially do that. But even then, that's like 4 mana. And this actually complements the Bowmaster pretty well, because you can just crew using the Orcish Bowmaster to attack with this card. So that was actually pretty cool. I'm playing like 1 less copy of a Treasure Cruise than usual because the last ride can also provide you with cards. But I think the deck might be a little bit low on the counter spell. Like 4 copies of Mana Drain, 2 copies of Spell Snare, and 2 copies of Spell Pierce might not be enough versus some of the combo decks out there. So just do keep that in mind. I think there's a lot of room for improvements. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.